This ain't entertainment. This is a move. This is prophecy with a pulse. A soundtrack for the remnant. We don't just make music. We speak fire from the corners of the city to the gates of the kingdom. From survival to revival, from chemo chairs to dry bones rising. Guerrilla's radio ain't just about beats. It's about power. Power to heal. Power to rise. Power to remember who we really are. We're street bred, spirit led, anointed with the oil of war and peace. We don't fold. We don't flinch. We go gangster on fear. We go holy on sickness. We go full of flames for the people of Yah. So if you're tired of dead religion, if you're done with fake healing, if your soul been searching for the real sound of heaven, you just tapped in. This is your relics. And this is the sound of faith on fire.
Yeah. Job to the knees. With 12 months. When the time winning. I told my son, don't run, don't speak too loud, don't reach, don't blink wrong, keep your crown, but bow. But how long can a king keep ducking bullets before the sky stops listening? Black skin, marked man, scrolls in his veins, Torah in his soul, but they see him as flames. I taught him Shema Yisrael, hold tight to the word. But America got sirens louder than what he heard. I told him, walk wise, boy, like Moshe through the fire. Speak truth, but keep quiet when the devil's a liar. But they shot him down like prophecy fulfilled. Cain on the street, Abel's blood still says.
There's a black father warning, tears in the rain, teaching boys to survive while burying the pain. From Genesis to Judges, we raise them with law, but they fall for their bar mitzvah. Justice has a flaw. Oh yeah, cover them. Oh yeah, don't let Pharaoh win again.
I told him, don't hate your brother, even if he stared too long. Don't raise your voice, even when the verdict's wrong. But how you teach peace in a land soaked in war, when the badge got more power than the book of the law? They hunt us with lights, but we carry the ark. I wear fringes, but they still see a mark. He was 12 like Joshua, wisdom in his tone, but the cops saw a threat, didn't let him go home. Torah says, do not murder. Torah says, protect the stranger. But who protects us when blood cries from asphalt like Abel's anger? They treat our sons like fugitives in the land we tilled like beasts. But we priests like threats, but we kings.
This is a black father warning, crying with the drum. Each beat a heartbeat that may never become. Say his name, say her name, don't let silence win. We teach commandments, they teach discipline. Oh yeah, send angels now. Oh yeah, this Egypt's getting loud.
They don't see his dreams, they don't see his Sabbath, only see the suspect in the traffic. I prayed Psalm 91, oil on the door, but they kicked it in like we criminals of war. This ain't just grief, it's a prophecy crack. It's Ezekiel streets and a soul under attack. If Torah says choose life, why's death on repeat? Or why we gotta fight just to stand on our feet?
There's a black father warning, passed to the sons, a song of commandments loaded like guns. If I die, let them know I taught them right. In a world that kills black love at night.
Don't forget, yeah, we'll judge the nations, and the blood of our sons will cry louder than sirens. Yeah. This is a black father warning. you've been told.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome back to Root in the Hebrew. My name is Mike. Shalom, shalom, Brother Kenneth. Shalom, I do not want to mess up your name, but I'm going to say Yasharel. I'm glad you was able to make it in today. Hey, I had to do this today. The stuff that's going on, brothers, it's already started. And the sad thing about it is, it's concerning us. It is absolutely concerning us. Well, truthfully, I didn't see it. But we know that we are we're in all religion. We are in all religion. Christendom, Islam, you name it, we there. Shalom, shalom, brother Earl. I'm glad you came in today, brother. And you know what? Because I mean, truthfully, I'm a pin. I'm gonna put if you want to come on, anyone want to come on, because truthfully, I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I am hoping that I am wrong as to what I'm going to say. So if anyone have any other information, or you feel that I may be wrong biblically, please correct me. I'm sorry, sister, but I mean, it's your first name, Kataza. Kataza. I hope I'm saying it right, but I'm sorry about that, sis. But I'm hoping, brothers, I'm wrong. I'm really hoping that I'm wrong. But I got information. That this stuff here with Islam overtaken and want to turn everybody into convert over to Islam and things like there's a war between Christianity and Islam. That's already started, brothers. It's already started. I did not even know, well, I forgot truthfully that the political upheaval that is happening in Tanzania, it's about religion. And they said once you may have a Muslim come into power, then you may have a Christian that come into power. And that's how they were swapping it out. But it seems like somebody wants to bogart everything. That's what it seems like. And the sad thing about it is this, brothers. Let me just pull it up. Hold on just for a moment. Man, I don't even know what I did with it. What happened to it? All right, hold on. Here it is. Hold on just for a moment. Now I want you brothers, I'm not going to play this video. I'm not going to play it. I just want you to see something. Wait a minute. What is this, man? Hold on just for a moment. All right, here it is. But why is this coming up? Hold on. I'm trying to bring this video in, brothers. There you go. That's what I wanted to show. Now, I'm not going to play the video. Now, watch this, though. You see, the young guy is the one that's in the denim jacket. He's a Christian. The other guy, he's Islamic. The problem is both of them have a strong determination for their religion. They have a strong determination for their religion. It's causing. I'm not saying that these two here are fighting, but it's causing brothers to be fighting on one another. This is the what is this? This is that not knowing your heritage, not knowing who you truthfully are. This is the sad thing that we're about to see, brothers, and it's about to get bloody. It's already bloodied. What is that? That's what it is. It's already started. I got another video now. That one is very disturbing. But they're moving already in the European lands, the EU, and they're moving with their movement, and they're very forceful with it. And I'm talking about Islam. So now it would appear, hey, they're about to get some things started. That's what it appears. But the sad thing about it is, we are involved. Our family is involved. Now, this is the time, brothers and sisters, when it's all of a said and done, we got to start talking to your family. You got to start talking to your family now. Because you don't want your family getting caught up in no tussle over religion that the devil has all been manipulating from day one. If you want to talk about a manipulation, this is it. He been playing both sides, brothers and sisters. And our family that's not woke, they are caught in the middle and don't even understand what's about to happen. But you frontliners, this is a matter of prayer to the Most High that we have to do. We're going to have to start praying to the Most High to give you the tongue to speak to your family in order for them to really, truthfully look and see what's happening. Pay attention to what's happening. Read. Don't be scared. Read. Talk to them about our families. Shalom, shalom, Brother Dave. Shalom, shalom, Sister Padia. Sister Quataza. I think I got it. But I'm sorry if I'm messing it up. And shalom, shalom, Sister Anita. I'm glad you came in today. This is what we are up against. We got to start speaking now because we are at that moment. This great tribulation. Tribulation means great trouble. So now, truthfully, brothers, let me do it this way. Let me remove this here. Matter of fact, I can just get rid of it. Let me see. Now, this one here, brothers, I'm going to show you, brothers. This is about, this is a religious attack. And the sad thing about it is this, before I show it to you, you have people that's living in Darsalam. They're making their way out. They're packing up, they're leaving. They already got the warning that this second wave that's going to come through, it's going to be worse than the first one. It said December 9th. Yeah, they packing up. They packing up and they leaving. They do not want to have any parts of it, just stepping outside and getting gunned down. So you got to ask yourself, what type of heart condition are the men that's behind with the guns are in? What religion are they to be taking people down like that? Watch this for a moment.
Overwhelmed. The government called this video fake. In Dar es Salaam, another morgue overwhelmed. The government called this video fake, but CNN verified the location as Mwananyamala Hospital. The woman in purple died from her injuries in the street. She was 3 months pregnant and was a breadwinner for her husband and 2 young children.
A CNN exclusive investigation has found evidence that Tanzania police killed protesters in the aftermath of a disputed election. Tanzania's general election at the end of October was the trigger for week-long protests that rocked the country. Thousands filled the streets, claiming the election was unfair. In the violence that followed, many did not return home. A forensic examination of videos and satellite imagery reveals police killed protesters. CNN's Larry Madowo has more, but first we want to warn you this report contains some very graphic video.
Election day, Tanzania. Bloody scenes across the country. The streets have become a hunting ground.
This is what the police have done to the people.
Security forces crack down on protesters, angry at the government of President Samia Suluhu Hassan amid claims of an unfair election. 3 weeks on, the true scale of the bloodshed is still emerging. In an exclusive investigation, CNN analyzed dozens of videos showing protesters shot and found evidence linking security forces to the killing of civilians, as well as signs of mass graves that conceal the extent of their brutality. The main opposition party says at least 2,000 people were killed during the week-long protests.
We know freedom in my country. Why are you killing us?
With eyewitnesses now too terrified to speak out, CNN, alongside open source investigator Benjamin Strick, has examined what happened across the country. In the city of Arusha, forensic analysis of video reveals how 2 people died near this intersection. It's mid-afternoon. A group of protesters gather at this corner as armed police approach. Note the man in the red t-shirt holding what appears to be a rock, who we'll come back to. At this point, the police are here on the map. 2 minutes later, chaos as people run down the street. The police advance to the intersection. Then, shots ring out. The woman in purple, carrying a stick and a rock, is hit by a bullet in the back. You can see the hole in the fabric of her shirt here. She falls instantly.
Mama! Mama!
People try to help her. As she lies bleeding, more gunshots. A minute later, across the street, a group of men takes cover, among them the man with the red t-shirt. From a video filmed on the other side of the road, we can see police are now positioned at the intersection around 100 meters away. A protester shouts profanity in their direction, and then the man in red is shot in the head. Audio forensic analysis of these videos confirms the gunshots that killed both of these protesters came from the direction and distance of the police position. The woman in purple died from her injuries in the street. She was 3 months pregnant and was a breadwinner for her husband and 2 young children, according to a source close to her family. The man's wife shrieks in grief over his lifeless body. These 2 lives lost are just a fraction of the bloodshed across Tanzania over late October and early November as the government tried to stamp out the protests. In Mwanza, Tanzania's second largest city, grim scenes outside the regional hospital. Bodies piled up. One doctor who was too afraid to speak on camera told CNN the morgue was full from those killed during the crackdown, saying on one day alone there were, quote, 4 trips with piles of dead bodies taken to the mortuary until it was full, just for others to be piled outside. He said when doctors tried to save the wounded, quote, the police would refuse and take them to the mortuary directly for them to die there. In Dar es Salaam, another morgue overwhelmed. The government called this video fake, but CNN verified the location as Mwananyamala Hospital. One woman told CNN she recognized her missing brother among the dozens of bodies spread across the floor. The scale of the killing may never be fully revealed. Police are accused of dumping bodies in mass graves in an effort to conceal numbers. At this location north of Dar es Salaam, a video shows a wide area of freshly turned soil. This matches testimony shared with CNN that young men were ordered to dig the site for mass burials. While CNN cannot independently verify the existence of mass graves, satellite imagery at the Kondo Cemetery before and after the protests shows disturbance in the soil, which supports the allegation. The Tanzanian police and government have so far refused to confirm a death toll and dismissed the opposition's numbers as, quote, hugely exaggerated. They did not respond to CNN's request for comment for this story. For this devastated family, a burial of their missing loved ones' belongings is the nearest they will get to closure for now, as the final fate of so many of Tanzania's young people remains unknown. President Hassan has launched a commission of inquiry into the unrest across Tanzania, but she drew new outrage by suggesting that the protesters were paid to go on the streets. Hundreds of young people have been charged with treason, an offense that carries the death penalty if found guilty. Larry Medowo, CNN, Johannesburg.
Sis, that is most definitely spiritual warfare. This stuff is it is absolutely disturbing. The thing about it is, it's at the doorsteps over here. That's the thing. It's at the doorsteps right here. This is about religion. This is a religious thing. They can call it political. Okay. Political religion. All right, whatever, name it. But this is what's happening. It's happening here. They're bringing it. Donald Trump was complaining to the Nigerians that Islamics was killing Christians. Which I got a video for that too. The thing I'm showing, brothers, this stuff is gearing up. It is absolutely gearing up. And it would appear there's no slowing down with it. There is no slowing down, because now whatever they're trying to, well, it seems like they're the next, they're putting themselves in a position to say, hey, we're the next in power. That's what it seems like. Yeah. Well, sister, my thing is this. We got family members on both sides. When it's all over said and done, both sides. And the sad thing about it is, both sides has a strong determination for their faith. But it's us that's woke, that understand, who read, who understand scriptures. We're the ones who knows what's really happening. But then you will have our family members in the streets or making a strong determination, I'm going to die a Christian, or I'm going to die a Muslim or Islam. And we both know they're being misled. We know that they're being misled because we're the ones in the middle. Because we know how Islam got started. They used our book. We know how Christianity got started. They used our book. They manipulated the book. And now they fighting one another. But the problem is this. Our people are the ones in it. That's fighting. That's killing one another. I don't see no Arabs there, but I'm quite sure. In the background, yes. In the background, yes. The devil is using our brothers and sisters against themselves. No love of goodness at all. But this is what our forefathers truthfully passed on to us. This is the end results of disobedience. And we're living it and we are seeing it with this awakening. That's what we're at right now. These people, our brothers and sisters, have a strong determination on both sides. They do. And Until the Most High said it is absolutely enough, brothers and sisters, we got to speak to our family members. It may get on their nerve or whatever, but you try to lay some seeds somewhere where it starts to sink in. When they starting to see all of this stuff happening, because right now we can't relate. Right now we can't, because you got to be in the mix of things. You got to see blood being spilled. Oh, this is real now. That's when some of our people, that's when they come alive. They be more alert. They be more in tune to listen when they start seeing bodies fall. And at the same time did not the Most High said, I got to clean my house first? Could this be the cleansing? And if it is, we still have to want our family members. All of this stuff that's going on, brothers, all at the same time. You have this uprising. You have this fast pace discontent amongst religion. This is what you have. You got bodies in the street. And then they're talking about, at least in Tanzania, talking about a second one. Now, I've been to Wanza. Wanza, real nice place. I was shocked that it was in turmoil. I was shocked about Arusha. Arusha is more a place for farmers. The question is this: what religion are these so-called policemen? Because when it's all over said and done, that's what it's about. It's about religion. The other party believe, hey, it's time for a Christian to take power. When I was there, that's what they was telling me when I was there. Hey, now, you may have a Muslim come in and be president, and then you have a Christian that come in, and they were just swapping power. But you never had that, well, I ain't gonna say it here. You have here the Christian movement, especially with this political party. They're all about this Christian this, Christian that. We Christians. But now there is something at their front door. Brothers, this is a tribulation, and I'm coming to understand the severity of it. This is going to be something you want to remember. The world is going to remember this. The Most High said if he did not cut short those days, no flesh would survive. But on the account of his chosen, those days will be cut short. You're talking about trouble on every angle, brothers. You're talking about a troubled earth. Now they're talking about this New Madrid seismic earthquake. They're getting prepared that it's going to hit, and it's all the way from the southern part of Illinois, all the way down through it went through the complete state of Arkansas. All of this stuff happening all at one time. All of this stuff. Now watch this here. Let me see. I'm gonna close this one now. I don't need that one no more. Let me see. Nope, not that one. Let me do this here. Now watch this, brothers.
In Nigeria, where the population of 220 million is split between Christians, mostly in the south, and Muslims, mostly in the north, widespread violence is a plague, and everyone is a potential victim.
Muna nan 33, mun yi wata ɗaya da kwana 15 a daji. kafin mutanenmu suka samu suka biya.
Much of northern Nigeria has been battered by conflict in a long-standing security crisis. US President Donald Trump has singled out the country for what he calls the killing of Christians by radical Islamists and declared it a country of particular concern. This month he told defense officials to begin preparing for military action there.
If terror come to us in the name of Islam, and we call terror with the name we know, and people are blaming us, then I don't know what they want us to do.
But many insist the reality isn't as simple as Trump's narrative. Experts and data say that while some attacks target Christians, they are a small percentage of overall attacks that appear to be motivated by religion. The numbers indicate that across the country's north, most victims of overall violence are Muslims.
Each year, there is variation. If we look at the number of fatalities in 2025, so far there's actually been more Muslims killed in these sort of religiously targeted attacks. But in 2024, the opposite was true. There were more Christians killed. So these sort of trends do vary year on year.
Like Christians, some Muslims say they're targeted for their faith. Experts say that in all cases, religious or economic motives could be at play. And arrests in attacks are rare, with the lack of law enforcement pushing some communities into deals with gangs. When Trump threatened military intervention, Nigerian officials largely rejected the notion. But some see it as a wake-up call for a government they say has ignored them.
Prostate exams are...
Now that's in Nigeria. Then you have the European lands, the EU. And now they're saying it's about to get popped off here. Now it seems like, now this is just me now, it seems that civil war that this country was looking like they wanted to get started off, get popped off. They kept on irritating black people, kept on poking at us for us to do something to get a reaction, and we didn't. We did not give them any type of leeway to get foolish. But everything that they may have wanted, they're not getting, but they're getting something that they do not want. The earth itself is roaring. All of these things, brothers, is happening. You have the what do they call it? This beast system that's about to take another step, a leap forward. And then at the same time, you got all of this stuff that's going on with religion. When it's all, when it's all over said and done, truthfully, the fight is not ours. It's not ours. But we do have a fight to save our family. This is that one time, and I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, this is going to be a great deal of prayer to the Most High in order for him to put whatever words in your mouth that can get your family's attention. Because they are involved. Some that think, hey, I'm a Baptist, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay. It's going to hit the fan. And especially for this particular country, that, as they say now, this is what they say. This is a Christian country. And we know how far Christianity can go. When we know this. But this is where we're standing right now. And this is where we have to really try to enlighten our family without argument and things of that nature. Yes, this is something they got accustomed to which we can relate to also. But there should be a crack somewhere. There should be a crack somewhere. The Most High is shaking things up. He's allowing our family to see what religion is about. He's allowing these men to say what they want to say, and whatever they're saying is coming from their heart. He's doing everything. Now, the question is this. Is this part of, is this the formation of a remnant? Is this a formation of the remnant? Because this is going to be a sad one. It's going to be a very sad one. If our family members do not really hunker down and truthfully start looking at the lies that has been taught. Shalom, shalom, Sister Van P. I'm glad you came in, sis. If it's going to be a sad situation. The thing that we be seeing in other lands, and some of us believe, oh, that ain't gonna happen here. That ain't gonna happen here. Hold on just for a moment.
We are following breaking news out of Chicago, where a judge has just ordered hundreds of individuals detained by federal agents to be released.
So, after months of attacking law enforcement, the mobs in Chicago have gotten their wish. As a sanctuary judge has ordered the release of 600 illegal fugitives who were each tracked down by ICE, while agents endured constant rioting and assaults, while working overtime to bring criminals in this lawless stronghold to justice. Justice this sanctuary wants to make sure never happens.
We thought that something like this might happen. We were hearing rumblings that potentially people were going to get out into the street and give themselves up. That's what they said, to be arrested. You guys can see this clash taking place. We saw more than 20 people actually come into this road right here.
Yeah, this is shocking, Kate. This is a federal judge who says that what ICE and Border Patrol have been doing in Chicago is in violation of a 2022 consent decree.
Because the government has been unlawfully detaining people in mandatory detention, I'm very fearful that at least a couple hundred of them are already gone.
Gone as in deported, either at the government's hand or self-deported. But of the thousands who remain in U.S. custody, Judge Jeffrey Cummings today ordering the release of 615 people.
ICE agents and those allied law enforcement teams risked their lives to apprehend those 650. And I'll tell you what, we're going to go even harder on the streets. If he releases those 650, we're going to apprehend 1,650 on the streets of Chicago.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're at the doorsteps. We're at the doorsteps. Right now, the United States is trying to play that professional role. You notice you never heard anyone who's getting deported or who's been tackled down got shot. Yeah, they're not trying to let a bullet fly. They're trying to be professional. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying because they know it. The world is watching. That's it. But the egg is going to crack. The egg is going to crack. It's going to. And when it does, please. And then once, let's just say, let's just do it this way. You have all of this stuff that's going on here locally. You got there's issue with this country's having issue with Venezuela. They got the thing going over there in Russia with Ukraine. They just got through messing with Iran, right? They got a lot of things on the fire, brothers. And then we ain't even talking about domestic. What's going on here? Domestically, that's a whole lot of things. That's a whole lot of division. That's a whole lot of divide. And so now you have a religious group who is sticking out their chests, and they've been bold about what they're doing and what they're going to do. Where's all this strength coming from? Where's the arrogance coming from? And more importantly, how can we pull our family out of the fight? That's the number one thing that we have. You're talking about pulling your family out of a fight. And at the same time, the world is trying to push you into a beast system. Brothers and sisters, I mean, that's a whole lot of distraction we got to deal with, that we got to contend with. And then you ain't even talking about survival outside of a beast system. Brothers, is that not a time of trouble? When you have all of these different scenarios going on at the same time, that's something that deserves our attention. We don't see it. I mean, we see some disruption and things. We don't see nothing getting popped off. When the KKK went up to Ohio that time showing out, you didn't see, you know, but it got real when the brothers showed up. When they showed up with their pews, then that's when things, hey, they want to calm things down. But the police allowed them to come. And they knew the outcome. These little demonic people, brothers and sisters, they're showing that they're just showing themselves. They're showing how much demonicy lies within them. This is what they're showing. This is what they're doing. This would appear 1,000 on your right, 10,000 on your left, and things of that nature. Brothers, it seems like, hey, welcome to the Great Tribulation. That's what it seems like. And it's already disturbing. And truthfully, it just not have became, it ain't came home yet. It has not came here yet. And everybody look at this place as the root of everything. Money, power, this place. Let this place crumble. See what happened to the world. Hey, we're going to the book of Revelations. The book of Revelations shows how the world will be mourning and things over there. Hey, oh, you sad city, you powerful city. In 1 hour, I'm taking that 1 hour literally too. I'm taking that literal. But we're seeing things that the Most High said, hey, these are things that will be happening at the time of the end. There's a cleaning house. The Most High is cleaning the house. And he flat out don't care whether you a born again Christian or if you are a Muslim. He is cleaning house. Period. That's what he's doing. Now, if that cleaning house consisted of an individual getting caught up in the hoopla of this religious war, so be it. If this is how the Most High wants to clean his house out, it's going to go down that way. But we must do our part, brothers. We must do our part. Because the Most High has already put it upon us. Hey, pull your brothers and sisters up out of the fire. Because brothers, when it's all over, it's going to be set ablaze. Right now, it just kindling. That's all it's doing right now. We have a responsibility on the front line. You brothers that's woke. We have a responsibility before the Most High. Whether we want to believe it or not, being woke is good. It's good. But there's a responsibility that goes right along with being woke. Because if we don't, hey, the scripture says you can become blood guilty. You standing back, you know you Israel, but you don't tell your own brothers and sisters the truth that you found. Man, you hemmed up. absolutely hemmed up. Brothers, this is something that we need to keep on our hearts and mind when it comes to, especially when it comes to our family. Don't nobody want to see their family fall to the wayside. And for, I mean, don't get me wrong, brothers. I know some family members. I know family. I know friends. They're very devout Christians. I've seen some brothers who was very devout Islamic. But like I said, if this is the way the Most High want to clean his house, there's nothing we can possibly do. There's nothing we can possibly do. Only thing you can do, there is some, we can continue to preach and encourage them to really look at what's happening. Search the scriptures out. Search the scriptures out. Because truthfully, like the scripture said, the devil has misled the entire inhabited earth. If a person can understand that one scripture and they let that scripture sink in, they're going to be more apt to listening because I've been deceived. And for us that's woke, we know we was deceived. This is the reason why the Most High woke us up. He's seen something in each and every last one of you, your hearts. And this is the reason why you woke. And most definitely it's not by your power that you woke. It definitely was not by your power. If you think it was your power, you're fooling yourself. This is a very serious and touchy situation. Anything, it would appear, can get it popped off. I can almost guarantee you, brothers, I'm just saying almost, that's just me. They got sleeper cells already here. They paying attention to the climate. They seeing what all this country is going through. And when a country is so occupied, they come in and they move in. They already started attacking the infrastructure of the network. People are getting hacked, brothers. When they brought in the digital world, I knew hacking was going to be the thing that's going to be, whoo. But the people that pushed it out, the digital, those are the ones who want to bring in the digital ID. They know what they can manipulate. And especially you could take AI. You could take somebody else's face, put it on something, make like they did something. The video is very convincing, but this is the world in which we're living in. But this is the system that wants to take power, or not necessarily take power, want to use power to manipulate you to come over to the B side. That's what it wants. The Most High is encouraging us to keep our senses and to not to be deceived. A lot of things are going to be happening, brothers. The Most High wants us to use discernment and pray to Him. Ask for discernment. When I say you want to need discernment like you need food. You're going to need discernment like you need food. That is an absolute must. These things that's happening, brothers. They're going to get hyped up. Whether it's going to be some shalom, Sister Cynthia. I'm glad you came in, sis. It's going to happen. Oh, it's already happening. We're talking about going to happen. It's already happening. And brothers, Once this stuff hit the fan, and I'm talking to you brothers, once it hit the fan, if you know anything about war or conquering, it's the man they got to take. They got to take down first and foremost. That man. They got to take down that man first. And this is what I'm saying to brothers. Brothers, you got to be on top of your A game. You got to be on top of your A game. I mean, you talking about a swivel neck? Man, you got to be looking at everything that's going around. You got to question everything that you see. Because when it's all over said and done, they know for a fact they got to take you first and foremost. Once that fence of a black man has been taken down, that's when they really come in with a slightly confident move in on the territory. And don't get me wrong, brothers. I know we've been on an attack. We've been on an attack, man. I mean, 400 years. 400 years we have been, and plus, let's do plus. Plus. This is what's happening right now. And brothers, when I say this, you got to be on guard more than ever before. And especially if you got a young son, he may be in more trouble than you. Trump is acting like that he's very concerned about the Nigerians over there that's being persecuted, the Christians. Man, get up out of here with that dumb stuff. He's not concerned. He's just trying to make a stance for his Christian morals. And they know what they did. This is not that time, brothers, where we want to sit right here and act like this not going to happen here, or that it's impossible that happen. What? It would happen here, brothers and sisters. Let me tell you something. Here is the spot where it's going to get popped off. That's what's going to happen. This world got accustomed to sitting around, yelling out orders, and want food brought to them. They want everything brought to them, and they want to be catered. The world is saying, you're about to get a rude awakening. And that's what's about to happen. The rude awakening is already started. It's already started. Gravity needs to take hold of it now. That's it. And on top of all of this hoopla, when you're dealing with people, the earth is reacting at the same time. The earth is reacting. And then you're talking earth events, man events, and then you're talking about, what do they call it? A beast system stepping up his game. Oh, yes, brothers, this is that time you got to be on. You got to be on top of it. Like the Most High said. Shalom, shalom, Sister Zenobia. I'm glad you came in, sis. Those that endure to the end are those that will be saved. Those that endure to the end are those that will be saved. This is it's going to be some trouble. This is going to be a very troubling time. Whatever we need to make room for, brothers, this is make room for it. Because it's going, whatever that's going to be important to you spiritually needs to dominate. If there's things you got to cut out, brothers and sisters, so be it. You got to make that decision. You got to make that decision. The devil, he's all about bringing in his system where he can come out of the shadow and sit up under whatever light he think he's going to be standing up under. That's what he wants. He wants to come out of the closet. But he got to have some chaos in order to get people's spirit down. He got to get them in a position where they be willing and wanting to take up his offer. That's what the Most High is saying. Those that endure to the end are the ones that will be saved. The devil knows exactly what he's doing. He's getting it prepped. You got brothers and sisters I just talked to that's packing up things right as we speak. And they going deeper into the woods in order to preserve their life. Now, on that video I showed, y'all seen the brother that was digging the grave, right? You ever pay attention to that grave? You see how small that grave was? That grave was there for a child. See, we haven't seen that. We haven't seen that type of stuff. But now, they can make movies about it. But reality, no, this is one time. They just do not want to see that type of reality. They want to see that clean, crisp American flag waving in the air. That's what they want to see. That's their illusion. The Most High said, he told our forefather Abraham, after that 400 years, I'm going to judge that nation. See, right now, brothers and sisters, we cannot even attempt or to think the depth of judgment for this place. We cannot see it. But you best believe it's going to be great. It's going to be great. The Most High is going to show its hand. And there's no one or thing that can stop it. His word has went out. We're standing. We woke. We have the responsibility now, to enlighten our families, straighten out what we need to straighten out with our families and things of that nature, and get ourselves in line with the Most High. I'm not here to scare nobody. I'm not. That's one thing I'm not here to do. But if you're going to be real with the scriptures. The Most High said these things. And it go get to a point where some of you going to flee. Some of you going to flee. You go drop whatever you got going on because it got too dangerous. The devil is going to put his spirit into people. And when I say put his spirit into people, brothers and sisters, you all know what I'm talking about. Let me just give you one example. What's that sister's name? Man, I forgot the sister's name, but I'm gonna give you what happened. You all seen on the TV where this sister, what was this? Her name Sarah. Sarah? Was it Sarah? I forgot her name. Let me go on. But when the white police officer, it was two of them. One was just knocking on the door like a normal human being. He was knocking on the door like a human being, like anybody with common sense. But then if you look back and you look at the other one that was coming, you can see from a distance, he was trouble. He had a demon in him. He had a bad spirit. He was looking to do something. And he fed into it. He went all the way in. He went all the way in. And he took our sister's life. Shot her in the head. And stood over. Oh, she's gone, man. She's gone. You know, if you heard the conversation, brother, you'd be like, that's that wicked spirit. You can see it a mile away, brothers. You can see it a mile away. You can tell when a person wants trouble. If they want trouble, trust and believe. They got a spirit within them. They just trying to act out. And once reality kick in, that's when the tears come. But you're a tad bit too late. And especially with the Most High. He said, touch not my anointed. And you laid that sister down. Oh, granted, let's just say hypothetically speaking, that Trump give him immunity, get him out, pardon his crime. That would not shock me. But it ain't him that you need to be concerned with. It's the Most High. He can come on you so many different ways. It is absolutely unbelievable. Shalom, shalom. Sister Angela, I'm glad you came in, sis. This is the thing the world is not looking at. They're not even trying to entertain this. But hey, but they do have a fear now. They got a fear of you, brothers and sisters, being woke. That's what they have. They got that fear. Down packed, wrapped up, like waiting for Christmas. They have that fear. They walk around with a bow on top of their head. Open up his fear. That's them. But they're not willing to repent. Not one red cent. They're not willing to repent. They're going to keep up their demonic activities. This is Satan's system. This is his system. If he wants this system to get downright grungy, dirty, it's going to get further than this. He got to get people in a position to want him. That's what he got. He got to do that. In order for you to release your free will, he wants you in a position where you're going to be thirsty. That's what he wants. And being woke, brothers and sisters, we know these things. This is what he wants. Brothers and sisters, we need to be living the opposite of what he's trying to do, or what he may have been given. Because usually, 9 times out of 10, and usually, what he's going to do, he's going to use what you got accustomed to. That's what he's going to use. Things you have gotten accustomed to. And we're not the first. We're not the first to get accustomed to some things, brothers. Our forefathers, they got accustomed to some stuff in Egypt. They did. And it took them, I ain't going to say, well, yeah. They kept bringing that golden calf back like that. I mean, for a moment, I thought that golden calf was like cocaine. These kings would come in after another, and they'll bring in that golden calf. Then they will bring in Baal objects. It's just like, what? It was like it was a cocaine addiction. And they kept bringing it before the Most High. We woke up. Man, we're not trying to even do it. A golden calf? You look at a brother, let a brother get on YouTube talking he Israel, then he got a golden calf. We looking upside his head like he lost his mind. We know exactly how not to get down. We have that history of how the Most High hated it. Now we woke. We're that generation. The Most High said, we will come to appreciate him. Oh yeah, brothers and sisters, trust and believe. We're going to appreciate him a whole lot more. We're going to. Now, once you start seeing deletion in the street, yes, And I don't know about you all, but I'm gonna tell you this. There was 2 instances where I smelled, it was this older lady. And we didn't, we lived in the project. I lived in the projects. But this lady, they haven't seen her for a moment. And it was in the winter, not the winter time. It was in the summertime. The summertime. Let me tell you something. You can be light skinned and you step outside for 5 minutes. Good night. You go be purple by the time you get back in the house. It was just like a heat wave that was going on at this particular time. So what happened? But we started noticing the flies all on the window of this sister's house. And so they started knocking on the door, because the neighbors were complaining that they haven't seen her in a couple of days. We brothers, you will never in your life forget that smell. Never. And that happened to me twice. I'm like, I'm just like everybody in the project. You want to know what's going on. So they opened up that front door. Man, good night. You think somebody would have shot bullets in the air and all those black people just start running away. The smell is unbelievable of a dead body. This is what we're about to walk into, brothers. This stuff is going to be horrendous. It's the reason why it's called the Great Tribulation. It's great trouble. And they're going to be trouble from all different ends, brothers. Troubles from all different ends. Now you've seen the videos of the brothers there in Tanzania. They got them all piled up like brothers. All right, you too, brother Earl. You be safe out there, brother. This is just my encouragement, brothers. Because eventually, I do believe communications is going to be shot down. They're going to take it down, like they're doing in Tanzania. They take it down, turn it on, turn it off. They have that power to do that. Brothers, this is these days in which we live in. Let's not take them for granted. Put yourself in a position, brothers. Whatever the system is saying, take heed to it. And if it calls for an adjustment, adjust your living circumstances according to what they're talking about. Because it's going to save you and your family's life. It's going to. But if you're entertaining that things are going to get better, you lost already, brother. You lost already. One, you should know, if you woke, this is not going backwards. It's not going backwards. But don't get me wrong. I do know some brothers out there that believe that this country is the promised land. I do not. I do not believe that. According to Genesis 15, I do not believe it. We got to continue to encourage one another. Shalom, shalom, Sister Ema. Brothers, sisters, the devil don't like seeing what's happening. With this awakening, that is. So he's trying his best to take out as many of Israelites as he possibly can. That's what he's trying to do. That's what he's hoping to do. And unfortunately, brothers and sisters, yeah. This is, like I was saying earlier, what our forefathers passed down to us. When the Most High said we're going to be a trampled nation, brothers and sisters, we got a tad bit, it would appear, there's a tad bit more trampling that has to take place. And we've seen it already. Bodies piling up at the hospital. And that brother I was telling you about, Cholo, wife still haven't heard anything. And the day is what? The 25th? The 25th? The 29th will be a whole month for this brother not being seen. You can only imagine what they did with him. This is the devil climbing to momentum. That's what he's doing. And if he can bring in fear, brothers, I'm telling you right now, this is one thing we do not want to feed in, and it's fear. Because when it's all over, the devil is bent on fear. He knows where Israel is coming from. He's trying to push Israel back into fear, and kill faith all at the same time. Yes, this awakening has been a beautiful thing. And brothers and sisters, let us continue to make sure that this awakening continue to be a beautiful thing. Although we're going through great trouble. But like the Most High said, Jacob will be saved out of it. Brothers, we was built for this here. We never had anything that come easy for us. Nothing came easy for us. Nothing. The Most High made sure that our life in captivity was a struggle. It was a struggle. And it is a struggle. He made sure that just to put us in a position, this here is going to come. It's going to be a very dark time for the world. But you go shine bright. Is that not what the scripture says? The scripture said that Israel is going to be shining bright. The world got itself hemmed up. And so when Israel is starting to shine, what? And you, brothers and sisters, you may be shining just enough for your family to see. This is the reason why I'm encouraging you, brothers, to stay faithful, because you just may shine enough for your family to say, you know what, he got a glow about himself or her. We probably need to start listening to him or her. I'm telling you, brothers, faithfulness can save other people just by looking at you. Did not the Most High said the nations are going to look upon you and see that you have Yah's favor? And they're going to say, hey, we're going with these people because we see that the Most High is with these people. This is the reason why we got to be faithful, brothers. We got to fight to be faithful. Our family forefathers, they fought to be unfaithful. They fought to be unfaithful. And we got to go absolute opposite of what they was doing. If we want to pass anything on, pass on faithfulness. Let it be said that the Most High went into the scripture and said, hey, this generation that came out of this 400-year track, they fought to get into my laws. They fought to stay faithful. That's what the Most High would say. This is who we are right now, brothers and sisters. We're that generation. And we have a choice of what or how faithful we're going to be. We have a choice. There's going to be some discomfort off the top, because you may not be accustomed to certain things. Well, our forefathers, they experienced it. They came out of Egypt. Yeah. The Most High, he sent manna to him to feed his people. He was not going to let them starve. But they didn't have no chicken. Yeah, they didn't have no chicken. No onions, no leeks. They was complaining about all of those things. But yet and still they was getting fed. Now, this is what I'm saying about us today. We got a variety of food, brothers. We do. But it might, I'm saying might, I ain't gonna say this is going to happen, brother. I'm just saying might. And if it do, we still need to remain faithful to the Most High and put trust in him. If it do gets to that point, the Most High is giving you something to eat. Brothers and sisters, don't let's not be like our forefathers and complain. You'll find yourself getting hemmed up. We have history. We have our history book we can look back on. We see the do's and the don'ts. That's what we have. You know, Sister Ema, I truthfully hope so. Ain't no fear. We're going to walk this out. We are the shining light. In all of this darkness, yes, I have been sending information to my family and friends and just you know what, sister? And I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case because the Most High has a desire, scripturally speaking, to destroy no one. And I say no one. He just wants us to turn around and repent. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. So now it all depends on what you want to give the Most High, brothers. It's what you want to give. Because when it's all of it said and done, he gave you free will. He gave you a mind to think, yay or nay. We have that ability. We have that ability. Yahushua didn't have to go to that give up his life. He chose to. He chose to. He's seen the greater good. He's seen the glory for the Most High. That's what he was looking at. He wasn't looking for himself. He was not looking for himself. But the devil brought in that flesh. Now, let's not get it twisted. The devil brought that flesh in. Yes, he did. He said, look here, if you do an act of worship, I give you all of these kingdoms on this earth. He was appealing to Yahushua's flesh. That's what he was appealing to. And the same thing, brothers, he's going to appeal to your flesh off the top. If you think he's going to appeal to your spirit, you're only fooling yourself. And if it is a spirit, trust and believe, it's going to be a wicked one. But that's what he's appealing. He's going to appeal to. He's going to appeal to that flesh. Whatever, let's just say, weaknesses you may have on your flesh, he's going to appeal to it. Case in point, what's his name? Job. He appealed to Job's flesh too, but he went sinister on Job. He went absolute sinister. First, Job went broke. Dwayne, shalom, shalom. I'm glad you came in today. He appealed to Job's flesh. Like I said, sinister. First, Job went broke. And one day he went broke. And just like, I'm going to give you a good example. It was just like Job had all this money in the bank and the beast system kicked in. The beast system said, no, we're going to take his money. And they took his money. Not only did Satan take his money, he took his life. I mean, his kids' life. All 10 of them. Still trying to appeal to his flesh. Job did not cave in, brothers. He did not cave in. Hey, but he took 10 of his kids all at one time. Can you imagine that grave? Can you imagine that hurt? Now he broke. Let's bring this up today. He broke. He ain't even got money to bury his kids. This is Job now. Bring Job up to this day. This is what the devil did. Then he struck him with all type of sickness. Let's just say cancer, lupus, prostate cancer. He had boils all over his body. But Job was not breaking. Job didn't feed into his flesh. Job made one comment that was wrong, and the Most High he corrected him too. But once Job got that correction, he readjusted his thinking. That's what he did. Mere pressure make a wise man go crazy. Job stood his ground. And so when it's all over said and done, this is what the devil did. The devil, he didn't say, all right, you win. He did not go back to the Most High and said, you know what? I'm going to come back at a later date. The devil just walked away as if ain't nothing happened. As if he did not take 10 kids' life, 10 of his kids' life. As if he did not take his money. He just walked away. Brothers, this is how we got to get down. This is how we got to be. We got to have a determination that's going to be unbelievable. The devil don't care about nothing. You and your newborn baby, please. He would take that child's life and think nothing. If he can take that, if he can have that child in his hands and have the mother and father right there. All right, if you don't denounce your Elohim, I'm gonna take this child's life. That's the devil for you. That's the devil for you. And now you got your child who's in his hands, who's crying, mommy, calling for the dad, and you hearing that cry. You hearing the cry of your child, and this devil is threatening on taking that child's life. The Most High wants loyalty. The devil knows the strength of Yah's people. He knows it. That's why he concentrates so much on this awakening. He's very astute to this awakening. And he's scared. He's very afraid. All the fear that the devil put up on us, brothers and sisters, he is absolutely wrapped up in it. But now he got something that he's trying his best to do, and it's going to show itself. And this is when you start seeing the bodies, smelling the bodies. When you see it, smelling, oh yeah, your mind is going through some hoops and hurdles. Then your mind is going through hoops and hurdles when you can see things with your eyes, smell with your nose. And both of them is not going to be no pretty sight, but we must remain firm with the Most High. We was built for this, brothers. When I say we was built for it, the Most High knew exactly what we was going to go through. He knew it. So when he say, hey, get out of Babylon, brothers, if you got to flee, put on your Stacey Adams or your Converse or your Nikes and get to moving. That's if you feel that you got to do that, you do what the Most High asked you to do. These are some troubling times when it's all over said and done, brothers. And when I say brothers, pray for your brothers and sisters. Pray for them. Our sisters are in a very bad position right now. And I'm talking about here locally. The government is, they mess with the Section 8 and things of that nature. It's going to affect some of our sisters and our elderly brothers and sisters. The beast is showing himself. He don't have no love. Now, we can sit right here and they'll show, it's going to get to a point, brothers, they're going to start kicking people, elderly people, out of homes because they don't have money to pay for it. It's going to happen. This devil done killed 10 kids. This is his system. So what makes you think that they're going to be looking, oh, now this is constitutionally wrong? Brothers and sisters, let's get constitutional out of your vocabulary. We do not deal with no constitutional. We deal with the Most High. We know exactly this is his system. The devil can pick, choose, and take and add in his system. That's his system. This is his system, rather. He can add, take away, make it a gray matter. This is his system. He's able to manipulate any and everything. This is not your system. That's what that is. We seen himself do all the things he's doing. Yeah, we seen all our bodies piled up, brothers and sisters. We seen that. But have you, brothers and sisters, seen that in real life, real time? Nope. For the vast majority, I can almost guarantee no. But when you start to witness those things and you seeing that, if you want, a person who's seeing that, it can bring in some fear. It can bring in fear. But the Most High is telling us, there's no need to fear. He said, maintain your faith. Maintain your stance and your reliance on him. Yes, this is the time of gravity. It is very bad. And truthfully here, it hasn't gotten to that one that can get things set off. One. You got AI making videos to get people, at least black people that is, on a whole nother level, to get them irritated. They're making these like black and white, not black and colored people. Not colored people. These AI generated videos showing their prejudice side. This stuff is orchestrated, brothers. It's orchestrated to get your blood boiling. It's orchestrated to get you to react. The devil wants something out of you. So this professional nation can say, we had legitimate reason to do what we needed to do. That's what they want. That's what they want. And there's brothers and sisters out there that's talking about it, how this country been pushing things our way. This is what they want. This is fear that they have not felt in a very, very long time. Matter of fact, they can't even spell it. This is what this world got. And this is what the world is entertaining. They're seeing things happening. There's a destruction of a system because there's another system that's coming right up behind it. You still got those 10 kings that want that power, brothers. They moving for it. Those 10 toes, yes. They want their power. They lusting for that power. And when you lust so much, you'll do anything to get it. And this is what's happening right now. This is what's happening now. And brothers, this is just my encouragement. Do not be part of a cleaning house of the Most High. Now, I mean, if this video gets out to some of your family members that are Christians, this is my encouragement. Read your Bible. That's all you have to do. You don't have to listen to your cousin, your auntie, or whatever about who we are, things of that nature. Open up. Anyone, and this including Israel, when you want to know something, the Most High said, ask him and he will teach you. And I put that up under any Christian. Ask the Most High to teach you, and he will. Man, you can sit there and think you go ask the Most High to teach you, and you know good and well you ain't got a mind to learn nothing. He's not even having that conversation with you. He already knows your heart. He's not even having that conversation with you. Because he knows your heart. He knows, and you're not real about this here. Sister Zenobia, I pray that when our people in Christianity says, I'm in the world, but not of the world, that spiritual, they done lost their mind. Okay. Sister, let me, and this is just not for you. This is for anyone that's woke. You're going to be called any and everything. You're gonna be called you worshiping the devil. I've been told that. Oh, you got a demon inside you. I've been told that. Oh, you just downright crazy. Oh man, please, we can write a book on how many times I've been called crazy. But one thing about it is this, brothers. Yahushua said it happened to him first. Did they not say that he had a demon inside of him? Everything with this awakening, brothers, if you are awoke and you know who you clinging to, they're going to call you out. If they do not call you out, no, you may not be woke. That's the thing. And if you are woke, and like one individual, he was trying to make an excuse for the alphabet. I was like, oh, no, pimp. No, we ain't gonna go down that road. But it showed me something. We're not going to sit up here and think we're going to force the Most High to accept a certain lifestyle that he speaks against. Period. And if you think, man, please, you're only fooling yourself. You got a whole lot more stuff going on in the world, and you worried about this particular thing of your flesh. This is not that time, brothers. When it hits the fan, that's when reality is going to kick in for all of us. It's going to kick in for all of us. We're going to realize, man, I don't even got nothing stocked up. All right, now you got faith. Now that's one thing you really gonna have to maintain. It's faith. I ain't got no money. Well, in this shoot, man, majority of people don't have no money. They orchestrated that. They know exactly how to get you broke. They already had the numbers already set, brothers. When they sit up here and told you, all right, you need to have at least 3 months of income put aside in the event of a disaster. Who told you that? The government. So when the government come in and they start to do their math, all right, we need to ride this on out for at least 4 months. We know their money is extinguished. Brothers, this that beast system. And so when that money is gone, hey, we can move in and bring in that disaster now. And then that's when we can roll out the red carpet for Hashatan. These people will be so hungry, or they're going to need some structure in their life. And all he got to do is say, I am Hashatan. They will come running. That's his system that he wants. The Most High said, choose life so that you can continue to live. The devil can't give life, brothers. The devil cannot give life. He can act a fool. He can cause disruptions. That's all he is good at. The Most High said, choose life. In so many words, he said, choose him. Brothers, don't let it get real enough that, hey, now you gotta do things in a panic. When you do things in a panic way, you start to forget details. You overlook details, rather. This is my encouragement. Put yourself in that position already. You're seeing what the world is saying it's going to do, and the world is doing it. You're seeing the disruption that's going on in the EU. They walk on the streets protesting about their religious stance. They're walking, and eventually, brothers, it's going to get turned up. Then it's going to get bloody. And when you got so much trouble in the streets, brothers, the police don't come. The police do not come. If you think they're going to risk their life when they seeing a trouble, when they already outnumbered, they will let it die down first. But this is what the system is bringing. They want this to happen. They want this to happen. What was that? What do they call it? When you got to be in the house at a certain time, what do they call it? Man, it's on the tip of my tongue. Help me out, Sister Zenobia. What is that thing called? You know, this is ridiculous. When you had to be in the house at a particular time, curfew. That's it. And that's what this country been trying to do, especially amongst Black people. And this is the thing they've been trying to push us out there in order for us to step out in the streets. So they can say, hey, we got a curfew going on. That's what they wanted. They got that in Tanzania. They got what they want. The majority of their shooting, yeah, it's at night. They killed 2 people in front of my wife's house. She breaking camp to get up out of there. Yes, you're going deep into the country. Yes. Her mother too. They're getting up out of there. It's real. They have never seen that before. Let me tell you, sis, you got two parties that's going at it. And the people, they just lie to the people. They tell them their story. They tell them their side. And so, hey, you only got you out there fighting on the one side of the story. Man not living. You can't sit up here and think, I mean, let me put it this way. African Americans, we are accustomed to a one-sided story. And we reacted on the one-sided story. But we learn from that one side of the story too. And we start to say, well, let me get the other side of the story. Of course, we're not trying to step in front of anything. It got to a point where African Americans said, no, you know what? We're not going to show up at that protest. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Oh, this Thanksgiving, Christmas? No, we ain't doing that. I just got a message today. They were willing to give a discount if I promote Black Friday. What's wrong? They paying you to promote a Black Friday, brothers. Evidently, what we are doing is gaining momentum. That's what it's doing. They're starting to understand the strength of an awakened people. That's what they're understanding. That's what they're seeing and witnessing. Oh yeah, Sister Zenobia, they feeling it down to the bone. They can call it arthritis or whatever they want to call it. They feeling it. They're literally feeling it. And the sad thing about it is this: the pain ain't gone. The pain ain't even truthfully came. It's on the horizon. It is absolutely on the horizon. They just ain't felt this particular pain. They got themselves in a bad predicament. Like the scripture said, the Most High said he was willing to forgive, but she was not, she refused to repent. And we seeing it. They speaking grand things, like they got it going on. But if you're looking at their faces and things, brother, you see, I don't know how this is going to work out, but they got to put up their pretense. I mean, they good at doing that now. They good. They are very good at putting up a pretense. Make like everything is copacetic. That's what they do. They're good actors. They're very good actors now. Very good. But the acting can only go so long and so far. Let us not feed into this world, brothers. Things are, when you see that this awakening is really taking off, brothers and sisters, we should take off too. Take off in a whole nother direction. When the Most High say come out of Babylon, he means come out. And we're not the, brothers and sisters, we're not the first people. We're not the only generation of Israel. The Most High said that too. Every time Israel went in captivity and out, the Most High knew that they were bringing some baggage along with them, but he was counseling and disciplining them all at the same time. You don't want to do that. When Israel looked over the fence and said, we want a king, because they're looking at another nation, the prophet was like, what? And the Most High told the prophet, let them have a king. Let them. Because truthfully, they're disrespecting me. That's what the Most High told the prophet. Let them have the king. He said, but the king, he go start taking men out of the household to serve in the army, and everything that the Most High said, and they did it. They did just that because Israel looked over the fence. And brothers, like I said, and I'm gonna say this till the wheels fall. The wheels ain't gonna fall off. We, this last generation of Israel, I ain't gonna say the last, the end time generation of Israel. That's who we are. End times. Everything the Most High was saying to Israel from the beginning to the end is what we are fighting for. Looking over that fence, man, please. We don't even turn in that direction. Like I said, we danced in the middle of the street with the devil. Up close and personal. This is the worst of all of Israel captivity. There was no captivity worse than this one here. And it is the longest of all of captivity of Israel. So yes, when we stand, we talk to forefathers that was done. No, no. We was not even trying to entertain a golden calf. No, we was fighting to get close to the Most High. We were begging the Most High to turn his attention back to us. Y'all had his attention. You had his attention. We was begging for his attention. Matter of fact, we went in there dumb as a doorknob. We was blind as it. We didn't know who we were. You know who you were. So when you start comparing the generations, you're starting to understand, hey, this generation is appreciative of who they are. Compared to, you know who you are, you know who your creator is, and yet still you kept on crossing him. And you pass your unfaithful conduct down through the bloodline until it got to us. Until it got to us. You know what, Sister Zenobia? I don't know where they got that. They thought it was greener. I mean, sis, when you start looking at the history, we kept on declining. Israel kept on declining in faith. If you look at the history, we kept declining. But the Most High prophesied about us, though. He did. He said, but now this generation here, this generation will come to appreciate me. Now we're on the reverse, brothers. We're on the right road. We are on the right road. We just got to go through this. We just got to go through the end time of Satan's system. This is what the Most High said. You endure to the end, I'm going to save you. Now the road, brothers, the Most High, we was going downhill. We woke up. That's when the U-turn started. That's when the U-turn started. Boom. We start going in the right direction. But with this U-turn, we're like the bottom of the U. You got to go through some stuff to get on the straight road. This U just started. Now we got to go through all of this here just to get back on that straight road back towards the Most High. And he said this was going to happen. And here we are. Here we are. Showing our appreciation for the Most High. He woke us up. We understand it. And we came in with a vengeance. We got to maintain that vengeance. We got to maintain that jealousy that the Most High put in us. We got to maintain it. It is an absolute must, brothers and sisters. We got to do it. And when it's all over said and done, all you're going to do when it's all over said and done, brothers, being faithful, you're going to make the Most High heart flutter. Now he's seeing his people that made a U-turn and on the right road towards him. And it is a privilege, brothers, truthfully, when it's all over said and done, it is a privilege to be that generation, to wake up, to show appreciation to the Most High and hop back on the road that our forefathers should have been on. They should have been on it. They talked back and forth with the Most High. They seen angels, had conversations with them. We didn't. The only angel we seen was a wicked one. We felt it, rather. This is the privileged time. It has been a privilege, although we're going through what we're going through. We got to see what we're going to see. We're going to, the system is going to do what it's going to do. We just got to continue to endure. Loved ones may fall away. Hey, but the Most High said, there's a resurrection. There's a resurrection. All is not lost. You don't cry like the nations do, because there's a resurrection. The Most High said he is a what? Elohim of the what? He's the Elohim of the living. Just because you may have family members that may be deceased, the Most High is the Elohim of the living. They're considered still living in his eyes, although they're resting. Moses, David, still living in the Most High's memory. They're not dead. Now, if you're in that second death, that's a different story. The scribes and the Pharisees, yeah, they there. He is not the Elohim of that. They're dead. That's second death. Brothers, sisters, let it be said that your name get wrote in the book of life and throughout the Bible for your faithfulness. Your faithfulness to the Most High. We made the U-turn, and we got a straight road in front of us. We just gotta complete that U. And we back on that straight road. And from this generation here, brothers, the one that's showing their appreciation, this is where life eternal starts with. You 400-year captivity, end time Israelites. That's who it starts with. You already made the Most High heart flutter. You're holding the front line. You're encouraging your brothers. You're still fighting and hoping and praying for your family members that still may be asleep. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. The Most High said you was going to do it. He said you're going to appreciate it. We didn't realize how far we had to go down in order for us to understand who we are. And he woke us up and he made us understand. We was no longer lost. We was no longer lost. And the devil, he is absolutely pissed that you woke up and you got a strong determination toward the Most High Yah. And the beauty of it is this. How many of you all spoke to the Most High? How many of you all seen the mighty acts of the Most High? Compared to our forefathers. That's the beauty of it. We believe and yet have not seen. We believe and yet have not heard. And you go tell me you brothers and sisters are not making the Most High heart flutter? You coming out of captivity and you never heard his voice, and you never seen his miracles compared to our forefathers? Please. Yes. Brothers and sisters got the Most High's attention. And he's showing his appreciation for it. He is. He allowing these things to happen in this system, brothers. Some may hurt us. Some family members may fall to the wayside. It may happen, but we must continue to move forward. You cannot love family and friends more than the Most High. That's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. But my encouragement is this, brothers, in closing, is this. Keep your heart, your mind devoted towards the Most High. Yahushua said it. Matthew 24 and Luke 21. It's going to take, you're going to have the Most High on your heart day in and day out. Literally. When you wake up in the morning, boom, oh, thank you, the Most High, you woke me up. Show your appreciation. Throughout the day. Start proving to yourself that you do not need the system. This system. This is what the Most High is encouraging us to do, brothers. And don't get me wrong, now, it ain't gonna be no easy one. It's not gonna be easy. It's not. Trials and tribulations, that's what it's gonna be. But you're always hoping in the Most High and relying upon Him. But put yourself in a position for the Most High to bless your efforts. Sitting around in a recliner, daydreaming about doing something, that ain't gonna do it. Daydreaming about something, man, please. You be letting that recliner losing weight all at the same time. But brothers, this hatred between the religions is going to escalate. It's already started. It's going to escalate into an all-out war, wherever you may be. But you, Israel, that is not our war. And the individual may come upon you, say, "Hey, you this what flag are you waving?" It just might come upon you. You never know. You just got to be standing firm, based all the way on faith. You know who you are, and you know when the Most High woke you up. You can't claim Christian. And if you do, you be lying. Claim that you follow Yah. Come what may. Brothers, the Most High knows how to save His people. He knows exactly what you're up under. All He just wants your loyalty. And if you want to see some loyalty coming from the Most High, show you that loyalty coming from you, from yourself. Stay faithful, brothers. Stay with the Most High. The devil is going to do any and everything to dismantle your faith. He's going to do any and everything to dismantle your faith. Like I said, if he got to go through your kids, he going to go through your kids. There's nothing on or off the table that he will not use. Stand firm. Stay faithful. Pray for your brothers and sisters across the board. These last days are something you just flat out do not want to underestimate. Stay with the brothers. I mean, you may have one here that may say something or preach something that may not sit right with you. All right. Brothers and sisters, my encouragement is this. If it's not faith shaking, contend with it and let the Most High rectify it. And I know I say this because I have a friend, Dr. Galen, Professor Galen. He believes that Yahushua is Elohim. I think there's two different people. I think the Most High is the Most High, and I think Yahushua is the Yahushua. Two different people. But that do not stop us, me and his relationship. It does not. I'm not going to lose no sleep because he believed what he believed. I'm not going to sit there and gossip about the brother because he believed what he believed. But one thing we do have in common, I ain't going to say one. What one ground base is, we know for a fact who we are. We know we Israel. We know we're coming, we're awakening up. We're coming into who we are. And there's some things when it comes to the scriptures, the Most High is going to put it in our hearts of who we are, not who we are. He's going to put his laws in us. And we're going to know all things. There will be no ifs, ands, and the buts about it. I may be wrong. Trust and believe. Because I'm going to give you a good example. I was one of the person that thought that the Shabbat started at sunrise and ended at sunset. But the Most High moved me over to Genesis. And I was reading, wait a minute, hold on. And that's when I realized Shabbat starts at sunset. Sunset to sunset. I had to make that adjustment. What I'm going to hoop and holler for? I was wrong. And brothers, if you can't be corrected, that's a problem. I was wrong. I even talked to another brother about it. I said, brother, I think the Shabbat is like the most, Yahushua was saying, hey, it's 12 hours in a day. And I was basing it upon something like that and things of that. But yet and still I was wrong. Have your mind open, brothers, for correction. Have your heart open up for correction. Because when you feel that you cannot be told something, that's a dangerous position to be in. A very dangerous position. And this is not that time where we need to be going back and forth. You wrong in this, and then you want to go in there and blast somebody out on Facebook or TikTok or whatever the situation may be. This is not that blasting time, brother. This is that time you need to be holding hands tightly, coming together, forming a group, and developing strength. This is that time. This is that time. So, brothers, in closing, before I get out of here, this is my encouragement to you, brothers. And I'm going to leave it with this here, this song.
It's my determination, walking in these laws, no hesitation. Yeah, 6 for 30 in the chain, but no fear. We face temptation. Yeah, got a friend just swinging, Shabbat blazing, world steady hating. Yeah, but we ride with y'all, Torah key, no fake imitation. Yeah, it's my determination, covenant seal, no deviation. Yeah, heart of a lion, mind on Zion, no negotiation. Yeah, law-keeping warriors standing bold in every nation. Yeah, we don't fall, we rise through tribulation. Yeah, I've been 10 toes down since Exodus got real. Mount Sinai with the thunders, yeah, that's divine steel. Ain't talking about religion, it's that bloodline drill. Tribe of Judah in my veins, I was born with that zeal. Leviticus taught me clean, no swine on my plate. They throw pork in the pot, we throw truth in their face. I keep the modem, feast, days no breaks. While the wicked keep wildin', we just tighten up our gates. This ain't fashion, fringes, swing with that mic. Zitty out on my cloak when I step in the fight. No compromise, Deuteronomy's my blade. The word cut deep, sharper than a switchblade. The nation, walking in these laws, no hesitation. 16 in the chain, but no fear. We face temptation. Yeah, got friends just swinging, Shabbat blazing, world steady hating. Yeah, but we ride Yeah, law-keeping warriors standing bold in every nation. Yeah, we don't fold, we rise through tribulation. Yeah.
They mock the name, but we fear y'all only. While they chase cash and clout, we walk holy. This ain't easy, now it's war every day. But I slay with the word like David when I pray. Don't need a pulpit, this truth hit the street. We the remnant in the hood, bringing heat to the seat. Ain't no pork, shrimp, crab, yeah, that law still stand. I don't care if they laugh, I obey the command. They flex on Sabbath, we rest in His might. From sundown to sundown, we walk in that light. Numbers 15, keep us draped in that blue. They say we extreme, nah, we just real with the truth.
They want us lost in the world, chasing dreams and pride. But we got laws in our hearts, can't run, can't hide. We keep the feast, we guard the word, we walk that line. Cause the Torah is life and y'all's time is divine. It's my determination, walking in these laws, no hesitation. No hesitation. 6 to 13 in the chamber, no fear. We face temptation, we face temptation. Got fringes swinging, Shabbat blazing, world steady hating, world steady. But we ride with y'all, Torah deep, no fake imitation. It's my determination, covenant seal, no deviation, no deviation. Heart of a lion, mind on Zion, no negotiation, no negotiation. Law-keeping warriors standing bold in every nation, every nation. We don't fold, we rise through tribulation.
You brothers and sisters, be safe out there. Keep your head on the swivel. Walk on water. Check your flesh in order to revive your spirit. That's my encouragement for you, brothers and sisters. Stay faithful. The Most High, He's holding on to you. And you brothers and sisters, be safe out there. Like I said, continue to pray for your brothers and sisters. And on that note, until what's the day? Tuesday? Until today, Tuesday. Man, I ain't really. I'm sorry about that. But brothers, tomorrow I hope to be back on, and I hope to see you then. Shalom.